Bringing it all together, the complete commercial professional. As we conclude Chapter 4, we step back and connect everything we have learned about negotiation, contract structuring, and risk management into one complete professional approach. At this stage, you are no longer just understanding contracts. You are actively using them as tools to guide, protect, and position your clients for success. A high-level commercial real estate professional does not treat negotiation, structuring, and compliance as separate skills. Instead, they operate simultaneously, analyzing leverage, building strategic deal terms, and managing risk at every step of the transaction. This section serves as the integration point where knowledge becomes execution. The 3 pillars of commercial contract mastery. To truly master commercial contract law in Arizona, you must operate within 3 core pillars: negotiation, positioning your client to achieve the best possible terms; structuring, designing the deal to align with goals and allocate risk management, protecting the client and ensuring compliance. These pillars are interconnected. A strong negotiation without proper structuring can create hidden risk. A well-structured deal without proper risk management can still lead to liability. For example, negotiating a higher purchase price may benefit the seller, but without proper contingencies and disclosures, it may expose both parties to risk. Thinking like a strategist, not just an agent. At this level, agents must shift their mindset from transaction facilitators to strategic advisors. This means thinking ahead, anticipating challenges, and proactively addressing potential issues before they arise. For example, when reviewing a contract, a strategic agent does not just look at what is written, they consider what could go wrong. What happens if financing fails? What if a tenant defaults after closing? What if environmental issues are discovered later? By asking these questions early, agents can structure the deal to address these risks before they become problems. This approach aligns with AAC R428-1101, requiring licensees to exercise reasonable care, skill, and diligence. Balancing aggression with protection. One of the most important skills in commercial negotiation is finding the balance between being aggressive and being protective. An overly aggressive approach may win better terms but increase risk. A highly conservative approach may protect the client but make the offer less competitive. For example, removing all contingencies may make an offer attractive to a seller, but it exposes the buyer to significant risk. A skilled agent finds the balance, adjusting terms to remain competitive while maintaining essential protections. This balance is what separates experienced professionals from inexperienced ones. Adapting to market conditions. Strategy is not static. Commercial real estate is constantly changing, and negotiation strategies must adapt to market conditions. In a strong seller's market, agents may need to reduce contingencies, increase earnest money, shorten timelines. In a buyer's market, agents may be able to extend due diligence periods, negotiate concessions, include additional protections. For example, in a competitive Phoenix market, buyers may need to submit stronger, cleaner offers. In slower markets, buyers can take a more cautious approach. Understanding market dynamics allows agents to adjust their strategies effectively. Ethics and compliance, the non-negotiable foundation. No matter how advanced your negotiation or structuring skills become, they must always operate within ethical and legal boundaries. Under ARS, paragraph 32-2153, misrepresentation, fraud, or dishonest dealing can result in severe disciplinary action. Agents must ensure that all negotiations are conducted honestly, disclosures are complete, and all parties are treated fairly. For example, withholding known material information to gain a negotiation advantage is not strategy. It is a violation of the law. Ethics are not optional. They are the foundation of long-term success in real estate. Real-world scenario. Full integration in action. Consider a buyer interested in a large commercial property in Scottsdale. The deal involves multiple tenants, deferred maintenance, and complex financing. The agent negotiates favorable pricing and terms based on market conditions, structures the deal with phased earnest money and extended due diligence, implements risk management strategies, including detailed inspections and expert reviews. Because all 3 pillars are applied effectively, the transaction closes successfully, and the buyer is protected from unforeseen issues. This example demonstrates how integration of skills leads to better outcomes. Agent growth, building long-term success. Mastering these concepts does more than improve individual transactions. It builds long-term success. Clients recognize and value agents who can identify risks before they become problems, structure deals creatively, Negotiate effectively while maintaining professionalism. This leads to repeat business, referrals, and a stronger reputation in the market. Commercial real estate is a relationship-driven industry, and professionalism is your most valuable asset. Transitioning to the next level, preparing for Chapter 5. Chapter 4 has equipped you with advanced tools for negotiation, structuring, and risk management. You now understand how to approach transactions strategically and professionally. As we move into Chapter 5, we will shift our focus to specialized commercial topics and real-world applications, diving deeper into complex scenarios, industry practices, and advanced deal analysis. This next chapter will take everything you have learned and apply it to the real-world challenges that commercial agents face every day. Online discussion. What are the 3 pillars of commercial contract mastery? Answer: negotiation, structuring, and risk management, all working together to achieve the best outcome while protecting the client. Why is it important to balance aggression and protection in negotiation? Answer: because overly aggressive strategies increase risk, while overly conservative strategies may reduce competitiveness. A balanced approach ensures both protection and success. How do market conditions impact negotiation strategy? Answer: market conditions determine leverage, influencing how aggressive or protective a strategy should be, such as adjusting contingencies, pricing, and timelines.